Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back at it live. 94 feet of life, man, on this nice, kind of cool Wednesday down here, man. It finally hit November here, huh? Finally hit November with the weather. Got kind of chilly and everything, but man, just the usual suspects. My man Jay Ham on the other side. Y'all know who I am. Trav. Big Shot can't make it right now. He think he up north. He didn't went back home. He doing it up for Thanksgiving, just like we gonna do it same down south. Everybody else doing their moves, but we gonna continue to give the people what they want. So, Jay Ham, talk to him, man.
I don't know what they want sometimes though, Trey. They don't do nothing but complain. You know, neither here or there.
You know
It's
what?
feasible.
You know what the thing about complaining? What is gonna get him? Nowhere.
Me.
It
I
ain't
mean,
gonna-
I don't think it's gonna get him much with you. I
Right.
mean, just but that's just the general society that we inhabit. They it is what it is. I guess, but neither here nor there. It's feast week. It's a whole lot of basketball, a whole lot of football,
Yes. Yes.
a lot of
Yes.
stuff going on. So quite the time to be, if you're a sports fan, quite the time to be thankful for quite a bit. Just to be quite honest. It's a lot of stuff you can watch, a lot of stuff you can watch and complain about.
It's only so much you can do at this point, but like I said, we both we just fanatics of the game in general. It ain't about one team, it's about just good quality basketball. We're gonna enjoy it all the time. And speaking of good quality basketball and feast week, I think Houston was in two good games back to back. Like Syracuse, and then you turn around and play Tennessee the way you played them. Although Tennessee took it, but if people don't think Houston is battle tested, this shows you. This
Oh,
shows you.
absolutely.
This shows you. If you don't know nothing about Houston, this was the time to watch it. This was the time to watch it. So, I mean, did you watch? Did you see the clips, or did you see anything of that Houston and Syracuse game though?
Okay, yeah, my bad. Whew.
You good?
Yes.
Hey, it's that time. It's that time.
You got into the Syracuse game
The
today?
Syracuse. Did you watch that Syracuse and Houston game
Yeah,
last
I was watching it while we were on the air.
year?
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
first half of it at least was on while we was on the air during the happy hour. Sports 56, 98.5 FM,
Mm-hmm.
11 to 1 every day. Johnny Radio, myself, Darian Newsom. But we were talking basketball around that time as well. And we were talking, it was like he hadn't seen Syracuse. I was like, did you get a chance to see Syracuse yet? He was like, no, I didn't get a chance to. He ain't doing nothing else. He laid up with a broke fucking foot, which
Mm-hmm. He ain't got nothing. I wish he was here. So
which is a whole other story in itself.
yeah.
Yeah, just in general, but we were talking that, and oh, that Iowa State, I was telling y'all, like, there's a lot of teams in this player their festival. They scored a basketball, so we were gambling as we're doing this. What I'm saying, just going through the whole thing, and I'm like, we're looking at over under totals and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, if they hitting like the total like over 155, 160, whatever, take that,
Mm-hmm.
dog. These fucking buckets,
Mm-hmm.
they score 85, 90 a night, or at least bet on them to
Mm-hmm.
score 85. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to picking a winner, I don't know who's gonna win it, let me get a point total. I'll play with it that way.
Right.
But I didn't see the gap coming from Iowa State like that. That didn't they could score the ball because I watched them a few times.
Yeah.
But they smothered out that young Syracuse team, which third game in 3 days, your legs get a little bit up under you. I get that part of it too. So good learning experience for them, but just in general, just this whole week, yeah. I mean, Alabama put up 115 last night.
Man, Alabama stay doing 115s and 110s and 109s. That's they number right there, 109. They stay with a 109 or something like that.
Yeah, they hitting NBA numbers.
Right. Man, I was watching the Syracuse game and young Cayenne, man. I'm talking about you could tell. I mean, he was playing, but it's just something about their Houston team. It's like they freshmen look grown. Houston just a grown team, and that point guard they got, man, he got another one. Samson and came around with another one. So overall, that was a good game. And then turn around yesterday and watch that Tennessee game. That was the one. That was the one. Like we knew Barnes was gonna have Tennessee prepared, but Houston is gonna be tough and they're gonna be prepared also. So that's what made it such a slugfest. So I mean, I was just once shocked that Tennessee beat them, but it's just the fact that Tennessee beat Houston, and Tennessee always been a team to do something like this. So
Well,
it
you
wasn't no
remember,
shock. It wasn't no shock. It was just like,
I
damn,
mean,
Tennessee won.
that was a rematch of the Elite Eight from last
Yes,
year.
yes,
So you
yes.
got a national champion runner up in Houston and a team that's been right there on the cusp of being in the national championship game the last couple seasons. Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
because they went to the Elite Eight the year before with Purdue.
Mm-hmm.
The last two semifinalists beat Tennessee to get to the Final Four.
Right, right. And a team last night that I watched, they didn't scare me, but I was like, oh my God, if these folks make it, they're gonna cause a problem. That's Michigan. Michigan got a front court of 6'9", 6'10", and 7'3".
And they added Yaxel,
Oh my God.
Lindenberg. Yeah.
And they putting that mug in the basket. I'm talking about every single trip, half court set, fast breaks, all of that. If you let them folks just sit down in a half court defensive set, it's
I
tough.
mean, that's head coach Dusty May.
It's
We was
tough.
at Florida Atlantic a couple years. He got Florida Atlantic to the Final Four. Why you think he ain't gonna be able to do it at Michigan?
Man, he got the size, the the length, the athleticism. He got it all over there in Michigan, man. I'm talking about them guys. I just seen them. I looked at Auburn, and Auburn ain't no punks now. They ain't no punks. But Michigan was just too much for them. They was too much. They was
They
way.
got up. They got up on them early and just didn't let up. You got incentive in the Players Era Festival to beat the hell out of your opponent because it's all based on
Points. It's a point. It's a points. It's a point system.
how you win and the whole deal to advance it. So this
Hmm.
is why you see Gonzaga, who's averaging 98 points a game, but against Michigan, who's averaging 98 points a game, going into what's deemed as the championship. But the cool part about it is that what people not really talking about it though, Trav, is that they're all there really for one purpose, and it's not so much as for tournament glory. They're there because they get $1 million per team.
Get that 2 million. That 2 million spread.
Yeah, the winner gets 2 mil. I think they added another another million that they split up between the third, second, third, and fourth place. But and then they expanded it next year from 18 to 32. So it's gonna
Oh
be more money
man,
out there.
one of these tournaments gonna have to die. The Mount, hey man, Mount
They're
will
gonna have
some
to
gonna have to
down.
give.
They got to down. They're gonna have to, get those investors to put some bread
They
behind
either
it.
that yes, or they gonna have to do that's probably what's about to go down with all these tournaments like this now. They finna put their money into
We talked about it this morning on the morning show
it.
with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. I mean, Greg Gaston pretty much came to the conclusion. Well, we all three came to the conclusion. Like ESPN is still has their event. That the event they have at Disney, but the lineup that they had was like Liberty and Towson and you know it wasn't that kind of a strong lineup. So it's like at some point you think you gotta know that they go revamp that,
Mm-hmm.
put some brand behind it, and they probably gonna try to make their own little event, opposite of what that they got in Vegas, but then it'll be, I guess, more conducive to what the players era deal is, to where
They
you
better
got a
put some.
lot more.
Hey, they better not. Hey, Liberty can only give you so much. Townsend can give you only so much. They better put some
Well,
names in
I
there.
mean, and then it's only so many that can go to the players era festival.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the
So
thing.
it's like,
They gotta do their research and they gotta put some teams there because
yeah,
I mean you gotta get the viewership of college basketball on ESPN. They're gonna want that up.
yeah.
So
I
they're gonna
mean,
have to so they're gonna have to put the money, they're gonna have to put the money and get the teams involved in.
so it's a different game now. You know what I'm saying? And
What is the cat is out the bag now.
thank you.
The cat is out the bag. The cat is out the bag. We're not finna sit up here and make these and fool these kids now that you're just only student athletes at this point. No.
And that they understand that this is a business, and they kind of gotta really treat it as such for themselves. And so when they make a decision that's a business decision, might not be one that's wise. It might not be one that we approve of,
Mm-hmm.
but it's no different than the professional athlete that does it. They doing what's in their best interest, or at least what
Yeah.
they think, or what they've been advised to think. But it does it not like strip your fandom down a little bit though when you understand that aspect of it. How can it not strip your fandom down to where it's like, okay, it's not what it. Not saying you can't be a fan, but it ain't what you grew up on.
No, because like I said again, the cat is out the bag. I mean, at this point, you the money involved. Hey, you ain't got now. Lucky can't bust you out on the press conference talking about what players you gonna get now with what kind of money you got now. You ain't got no Lucky that doing that to you no more. It ain't that no more. And the reason, and you know what? To be honest, if this had been out sooner, it wouldn't be as bad as it is now.
Agree. Completely agree.
You kept the people and the student athletes so blind. Now they know they worth. They finna milk it. They
They
finna
took
milk
the
it.
they took they took the bat out of everybody's hand in a way because, well, and see, this is the problem. Not even a problem, but this is like the ongoing debate that I continue to wage around these parts. And you know this because me and you talked about this as we've been rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Why? This is why the University of Memphis and their fan base in particular, not the school, but their fan base, in my opinion, they have an identity crisis. And it's showing itself even more each day on 98.5 FM from 11 to 1 when and I got my man Darian to join in with me on this.
Mm-hmm.
We are mid-major Memphis. It is what it is. Even my man, we even asked my man Terry Davis of the Tri-State Defender. Shout out to Terry D. Comes on with us every Monday from 11:30. Well, 11:30 segment, on the half hour. John tried it today. I said, "Oh yeah, man, we're mid-major. We've been a mid-major, John. I mean, it was just what it is." But they seem to think that it's like the facilities and all. It's like, okay, you got the aesthetics, but you don't have nothing to stand on with it. If you don't believe that you're mid-major, why is it that you offered the Big 12 $250 million for you to join? You also offered to forfeit whatever conference revenue, whatever, for the first 5 years. You giving up your revenue just to be a part, and they turned you down. That's like if you understand how sororities and fraternities go, especially within the black community, that's like paying to be a Kappa, and the Kappa still don't want you.
Won't you?
You can't get more mid-major than that. I just told him the other night, him and our homeboy Matt Hale. Shout out to my guy Matt. Like, dog, we are bundled with better weed and we play football. It's the same thing, dog. Like we're Xavier, bro. Except we're not a
Dude,
private school. It's a public institution. They play football.
man, why they want if this is what y'all want, we finna get it to you because the simple fact it's a delusional fan base. I've been saying that for so long, man.
They don't fill up Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium for
They
football.
they are delusional fan base. They you got and did they just renovate this not too long ago?
And they
The
still
Liberty
don't fill
Bowl and
it up.
still don't fill it up.
I've
Still
been
don't fill it up.
I've been to the highest attended conference game in the
Yeah,
history of the school.
yeah.
When they played SMU on Saturday, the time we had college game day on Bill.
Mm-hmm.
That game right there was the highest attendance for a conference game. They didn't even sell that out. Liberty Bowl seat like 65, 66 max. That time was like 59,000. Close.
Close. But you
You know,
suppose but some like but if you one of them schools that want to be a Big 12, you got to fill that out. You got to fill that out and have people outside.
and you got to be able to stand on something.
Sometimes, man, your fan base just ain't strong enough.
But then this is where it's funny because they're about to be like a 9, maybe a 10-win football team, but they want to get rid of Ryan Silverfield. Like, that's your peak.
That's why. Why?
Peak. I mean, I understand you feel like you should be winning the conference, and you should.
Yeah.
And the same thing with this is also kind of my point too. Y'all don't even dominate the American Athletic Conference
They don't.
in
They
football
don't.
or basketball. Y'all don't dominate that conference, so it's like y'all are mid major.
Dude, you had the years, man. You had your years. You had
Bro,
your years.
the calls that I get in the morning, and some of these calls don't get out on the air. They'll be taking calls, they'll be talking to another call. There's a couple of folks they don't even ask to get on there. They just talk to me. It's like event session, man. I just give, and it's funny too because they always call right before we go to commercial. So I'm trying to listen to them, but also listen to my cue to get the joint to break it in. But it like, some people make sense, but some of them is just like I be like, bless their heart. They
Man,
want, and they really, I understand what it is that they looking for, but it ain't there.
it's
Not
just
for
not.
them.
It's just not, Jay. It's just not. It's just not. I've been saying this I've been saying this for years, man. They just but I've been talking about it on a basketball standpoint. We know what happened to me. We know the history of Memphis. We know what happened. You had your shot. And when it was time to take over, when at a conference that you took over, you did it. You took over. Now that certain people have left, you get mad at them, but yet you don't get mad at yourself.
Ain't that kind of like a circle of life?
Yes.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Where the people around you, they continue to blossom. And not that you try to people watch or pocket watch or none of that, but it's like Nas said, everybody moving up, but you still kind of just stuck in your second childhood.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is in that sense. But there's the pride that they continue to push and hold their chin up, which I respect. But when when you get smacked at home by your former coach Josh Pastner,
Ah.
and I mean like rocks, you know, and your whole thought process of Peter can coach by Pastner, which he really did. They just got their
Smack.
teeth in
Yes,
on
smack.
the floor. Sometimes
MJ.
So, confession. I was joining in for the DC, and then I saw it was recorded. I'm like, well, I'm here now. So, y'all go catch me in DC form, not the ignorant part, but I got tacos right here for my Thanksgiving Eve dinner. I
Wow.
just made a Sour Patch margarita that I tried for what I bring to the Thanksgiving. Yes, a Sour Patch margarita. Yes, I did that. I went on a different level with the anejo. So
yeah,
This man need this man need his own license, man.
listen. So I'm with it. Y'all just go see me eat tacos. Though. I'll push mute so I won't smack in nobody's ear. I will do that. Smacking on YouTube is like that's a faux pas. I will not do that. That's a faux pas. And the only French shit we like is menage a trois. So, so with that, we talk about basketball, and it's crazy because I did have this thought from a basketball standpoint, and we think about the process of elimination. If y'all don't mind me cooking for a second or two,
Oh,
so we think about the process of elimination, and here's an honest question: how many of these kids really want it?
real for real.
So you think about. I think to keep it real, because I've seen all levels up close and personal. I've coached all levels up close and personal. As far as playing hard goes, I honestly think high school is the hardest you play. Believe it or not, it is.
because I can see that because you trying to get in that door.
That's
And the thing is, your parents know you fresh. That's the way. That's the reason you're trying to. You are easily you don't see it yet as a high school. You don't see it yet.
well, you don't know that you don't have to run that much. You're ignorant to the fact that you're not supposed to be running that much.
Mm-hmm.
You're ignorant to the fact that there's politics in this game that is going to keep you from being your best. And
Mm-hmm.
depending on the state that you live in, if you don't have a shot clock, you bet. I hope you have a good per 30 per 32
But you better get to it. You better get to
because it just is what it is. So saying all of that, you look at let's just take the high school level for example. You got parents who are living vicariously through their kid.
it. Mm-hmm.
You got parents who think their kid likes basketball even though he doesn't love basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to be the motivator to push them across the finish line. You have coaches who want to win their way. You have athletic directors who wants the kids to behave a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You have all of these things happening. What we're not incorporating is the fact that you got kids who are going to school from 7 a.m. in the morning till 3,
Yeah.
not proper hydrated, not properly nourished. And then you got to deal with a 2 hour, maybe even 3 hour practice with another person yelling at the top of their lungs trying to get the best out of you.
Right.
And even if you do have that coach that is like really good and understand everything that's going on, empathize, and makes the practice a situation where you could enjoy it, well, guess what? You only get a 2 hour break for your 24-hour life because you still got to go back home to the same situation. So let's graduate this to college. NIL money now. I'm getting paid millions. How much really do you think I care about winning? If I'm getting paid millions to play this game and I know you have to play me because you're paying me millions.
And I got pretty much in excess of 5 years to do this.
Now, let's add all of this to the equation. So let's add kid from inner city, or let's just say it what it is, kid that has the dream of making it to the NBA. And he has to go through this college sector, but he's not one of them. Then you have kid who played at a private school or a school that operated like a private school, who understand he's playing for good old State U, happened to be the best kid on the team in which he got that opportunity. And now he goes to a school in which he wants to just enjoy college and play great team basketball. Here's the issue with Memphis. You guys keep recruiting the former. And on any level of basketball, the latter's going to smack the former.
Oh yeah.
Not hooping, playing basketball.
Just playing basketball.
It's two different things.
Oh,
You incorporate officiating, you incorporate the support from the fans in the crowd, which, whether you like to admit it or not, that affects the officiating. I don't want to hear 30,000 people yelling at me for making a suspect call. So guess who's going to get the favorable calls? Let's just add the humanity into this.
yeah.
And you know what? You saying all that, and then it all circles back from that high school start. You getting up, at 4 or 5, putting in work, and it's that trainer teaching you a five dribble combo, but he's not training you to play within the system of your team.
He got his agenda too.
He got his agenda also. So you got this guy here that ain't even watched the game of a high school game, don't even know how this coach operates. He's not even training you to do that. He's putting you on something totally different than when you get here. You got to run a set. You got to play within the team. You ain't everything ain't a one-on-one thing, and you ain't go and 9 times out of 10, you ain't getting the ball to dribble that joker 4 or 5 times just to get a bucket.
I can honestly tell you like this: the percentage, the likelihood of you getting a one-on-one opportunity at the collegiate level is literally less than 5%.
Less than 5%. I want to say 5 to 10%.
No, it's 5% altogether.
Oh,
The only way you will get up to between the 8 to 10% is if you have a team full of dogs that move the ball. Sometimes it seems like Duke always get a one-on-one opportunity, right? Well, that's because you got 5 guys who can give you 20. So now you're put in a situation where you have no choice because you can't leave anybody open.
mm-hmm.
But even still, you don't just see guys just going in a bag. That's an adjustment. They adjust to gluing to their man and then giving the one-on-one. That's an adjustment because it's like these dudes gonna shoot us out the gym if we keep playing outside. They got put in that situation to have to play one-on-one for you to be able to see that. It's not a lot of Dukes out there. It's not a lot of UConns out there.
It's not. It's not. It's just not.
Not a lot of Arkansas out there.
That's that's amazing that you can be the man in 1 year and go somewhere else and just be out of loop.
There's levels to this,
Out of
man.
loop. Yeah, that's what it is. It's levels.
There's levels to this. Like, game get a little faster, you know. Concepts get a little more intricate. Languages different. So now you have to learn a new language. No one talks about that. You know,
And then, like
gaps
what you,
gaps to one team means different than gaps to another team. Yeah, you one pass away, your arm might be in the passing lane, but some guys may want you an inch up on overplay and trust their backdoor help because they got shoot but
Got
they got
shot
shooters
block.
at the box out. Or some guys may want you closer to your man than to deny. Some
Mhm.
guys may want you halfway. Some guys may want you to pinch so that you can easy your stunt. It's different language. I'm sorry, Jahan, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just adding on to what you were saying, like about, especially those cats that, the former and the latter. It's funny because when you coming out of high school and you're like that, but you're not in that group of like the EYBL Scholastic or anything like of that nature. But you're still all state, you still get D1 offer or whatever. It's almost like and it's this way in football too. This is just what college sports has become. When you one of those kind of kids that just kind of go that traditional route, they kind of go through the mid-major current, go to their mid-major school, play well there, whether they dominate there or not, they get their weight up over there. Then when they go to the major program, they
Mhm.
ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's pre-grooming. It's like they're able to get that what they didn't get if they played for Coach Les. You know what I'm saying? In EYBL Scholastic, they're able to get that when they finally get to D1.
Mhm.
So it's just the level that they have to go through to get it, and that creates another dog because now this dog is super hungry. And what made me think about that, Trey? You remember Cat? We went saw Compass when Compass came here.
Yeah.
And I left, but you stayed and you watched Cordova, and they had a little partner at guard, KJ Tenner, that was a bucket, but he was a
Yes, the
small
one that went to West Virginia.
West
He
Virginia, but he
transferred
ain't
now.
West Virginia no more. I forgot where he's at now, but
He transferred now. Yeah.
he got in the portal. But that's what made me think about him. Like, okay, this little cat was a dog and a bucket, but he was just at Cordova. You know what I'm saying? In a different era where Tyler Harris was coming out of Cordova, it was the beginning of what we're looking at now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't have to necessarily do, even though he did, because he went to about 3 different schools anyway, in regards to Tyler Harris. But it's like that kind of level of a plan. They had to take that was now more of a back route through mid-major possibly, or in a major conference, but not necessarily a power
Right.
like over Virginia.
And here's the thing about it too, because let me not feel I don't want the former to feel like I'm discrediting what they do, because let's just keep it a buck. It's a lot of those dudes at the former level that are incredible at teaching the game.
Mm-hmm.
With all of the stuff that they're giving, they're still producing kids that's getting scholarships. They're still producing kids who do believe and want it. They get them there. It's just so hard getting the buy-in and getting the kid to really just believe that I can make this happen despite where I'm at. And I think that's the biggest part of the equation. When you go to the ladder, you already know if you do what you're supposed to, you have the resources and the connections to get where you're going to go. So then, there's buy-in there because the parents know, everybody knows what's up. Everybody knows. But even with that, as you get to another level, all this start over. But this is the part that a lot of people ain't talking about either. NIL now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember what Tim Hardaway told us about the NBA draft process? I'll remind the people because y'all didn't probably hear that back then. He said pretty much the NBA draft process is I'm going to draft you based off of what you've done at your level, and I expect you to do what you've done at your level at this level.
Mm-hmm.
The same is being done now at the collegiate level.
Yeah.
So those top 30s, those top 50s, in fact, a lot of scouts are not going to see it with their own eyes. They're trusting what everybody else is saying.
What's you saying, yo?
You know, believe it or not, because everybody think when you're involved in a competitive environment, everybody's competitive. You'll be surprised how much information is shared on the back end besides players. Coaches share information, scouts share information, trainers share information.
That's how you get dumbass narratives. I'm just straight up. When this is how you get right here just in my hometown where every day I'm seeing people trash my point guard. Trash my point guard. He's this, he's undisciplined, he's that, he ain't the leader. But then I'm seeing him in 96 different fucking trade scenarios. Why are you trading for the problem? You know what I'm saying? So but it's like, it's obviously something's amiss. Whether within this information, is the player this bad, or is this information just not accurate for whatever reason that it needs to be stirred and pushed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you messed up now, J Ham, because now I can say what I want because this is our podcast. Let's just keep it real. Yeah, we here now. And I'm off that tequila with tacos, so I feel great. So sorry about me eating in front of y'all, by the way, but those tacos was fire. I had sour cream with the chipotle spice, and I had the taco ranch from Taco Bell, and onions and cheese and turkey, and made the corn tortillas. It was a culinary masterpiece, if I do say so myself. So I got to talk about this to lighten up a little bold because what I'm about to say is a lot of y'all ain't gonna like.
Don't mix it. Don't mix it up like Tony Yayo, man.
I did, man. I don't want caviar pancakes personally. I'll take my cinnamon roll pancakes. I like cinnamon roll pancakes. They fire. I'll stay there. And if y'all ever had cinnamon roll pancakes, if you know, you know. So
That's true.
yeah, they fire. So let's go ahead and cook now. The other way. All right. So with Ja Morant, there is an undertone that needs to be talked about. With Shedeur Sanders, there's an undertone that needs to be talked about. With a lot of these players, there's an undertone that needs to be talked about. And y'all don't want to talk about it, so we'll talk about it. And it's okay. You can hate us later, but you ain't gonna say that we're lying. Certain guys rub people the wrong way because they don't act the way other people think they should act in their position.
Yep.
We don't like that. Let's just keep it real. America don't like black guys that's making money and being very demonstrative and vocal and confident about what they do. They can't stand it. Because in their mind, they've already thought in their head only a certain amount is good enough to do this.
Prime said it. Prime said it, man. Prime said it. Don't let my confidence confuse you as cockiness.
They're going to because they're not comfortable with somebody's telling you what's about to happen and it happens because now you're motivating somebody else to be the same and they're looking at it like if everybody else figure it out and start doing what they're doing, what we gonna do to control this? Because it all goes back to control.
That's all. That's it.
It's a matter of when they try to over police every little bit. And a great example of such was that whole deal with John Clay. And to me, it goes back to even further to Dylan Brooks and Shannon Sharpe, in the sense to where people were sympathetic, I guess, toward Shannon. But when it came to the Grizzlies, we were doing too much. But it's like he the one that's talking noise.
He talking.
Man, the spectator who would have been ejected if he wasn't who he was. And
Mm-hmm.
security told him that. If you wasn't who you was, we were gonna have to put you up at her. But it was you, so and
We let you slide.
somehow now the Grizzlies are thugs. The Grizzlies think they want to be thugs. They this, that, and the other. It's like for talking shit. Same deal this past Saturday in Dallas, where Ja just on the bench being Ja. Rooting his team, talking noise, whatever. But in that same token, we see players that's on the bench. Y'all seen this clip that Jeff Teague them talked about with KG when Eric Gordon was trying to make whatever move, and KG said, "Hell no."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hilarious.
But
That
it's
is
like John basically going at Clay, and then Cam Spencer's firing it up. He's shooting the three, they making, you know what I'm saying, the whole deal. So John hyping his teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, while Clay gets upset and start barking back at John, John was like, man, you're a bum now. You know what I'm saying? So just trash talk, get up under his skin to the
This
point to where Clay ready to squat.
But
we
like, yeah, go ahead.
we're
Same thing.
this
Same
is the
thing happened
1%.
in Miami. Same
This is
thing happened in Miami. Clay gets attacked.
this
But
is the
now
top 1% that you're seeing play. Not just 1% at being good at basketball. This is the top 1% most competitive people on the face of this earth.
Thank you.
Do you really think they're not going to try to gain some type of competitive advantage any way possible? So
Plain not.
here's the thing. So let's expose a lot of y'all. Y'all pick and choose who it's okay to do it and who it ain't okay to do it.
That's my
Y'all pick and
point.
choose. Y'all pick
That
and
was my
choose.
point of the point.
Because like you said, but like I am said, it's just that drawback narrative. It all goes back to that narrative. That narrative that you done draw it up at this point from somebody that don't know nothing about anything.
And all these folks that I'm reading these comments from, none of them are from here.
No.
None
You
of
you
them are from here.
way you way out there somewhere looking at the
So
game from your
they
couch
talking about,
and
they
drawing a
talking about,
conclusion.
they talking about what type of father T. Moran is and this, that, and the other.
How?
Like,
How you know what this man? How you know how he? Come on, man.
He
No,
has to be a great father if his son made it to the league.
to the
I'll
league.
tell you that.
so bad on one of them dude trying to tell me something about, well, he the one that beat up a kid that was in his camp, this, that, and the other. I said, no.
You
First of
already
all,
wrong from the jump.
wrong on the story from the scene. That's what I'm saying. You don't even got your facts straight,
A
but you're
camp?
judging something that you don't even have the facts on, and basing, well, his behavior, this thing. How you know about what his behavior is, bro? Here's the thing about this, y'all. What has he done illegal? Nothing. The Instagram thing, it was stupid. It wasn't illegal though.
If he got his license, then he cool.
And that was the thing.
If
It
you
was
if,
stupid.
if you wanna like show off what you could do with your license, that's on you. I wouldn't recommend it. It's no different than putting money to your ear, in my humble opinion. But who am I to tell anybody what to do with their success, whether it's right or wrong? And here's the part that y'all have to get to. There is no right or wrong way. It's only concepts and perspective. And if you don't rock with the perspective, that's cool. But this is also what happens too. Let's say you line up a dude that ain't getting in trouble. He's just doing everything the right way. You know what y'all do with him? Y'all put them in the same trick bag as the other guy.
You
Y'all just
trash.
work harder.
You
Y'all just work
trash.
harder. Like
You
y'all couldn't,
trash.
y'all took it took y'all 18 years to try to find something wrong with Curry, and y'all couldn't, so y'all
I
went to his
was.
wife.
Oh my
So
God! I was
like
just
if
about to say that.
so
Even success get
gets
hung
you
up on
mad.
cross.
So this is just what I'm trying to put out here. Like, if you are a racist, or a prejudice. I ain't gonna even say racist because prejudice and racist are two different things. Racist just means you just choose to hate another race for whatever reason you want. But prejudice means you just believe whatever stereotypes is put in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And before y'all think that, I'm about to go on some hotep shit, let's just talk about prejudice. Prejudice is not always like looked at as a negative thing. It's just literally taking tendencies of a majority body and assuming that this is what it is, as opposed to getting to know another human being. This is how business is ran. This is how marketing is ran. So I'm not saying it's correct. I'm just saying this is the way of the world. And I need y'all to stop lying to yourselves and making it seem like it's not. This is what the world is. I walk into a store, they see I'm a black dude, they gonna say, hey, I'm selling this shirt. It just came out on Tuesday. They don't care how it looks. They just think I just want the latest shirt because I'm black. I don't. I want a shirt that's of quality. But you wouldn't know that because you don't know me yet. But I can't be mad at you because you're trying to get to know hundreds of people and trying to sell them. So you just assume. Neither here nor there.
Your prejudice makes you ignorant.
It's simple. So I'm not even going to attack racism. So we'll just say prejudice, haters, and lazy people. For the prejudiced people, if a person that is successful looks like the stereotype you believe, you're going to feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
For the haters, if a person is getting too much love to your liking, you're going to feel some type of way. For a lazy person, if a person is being a successful in their field or in their craft because they put a lot of work in, you're going to feel some type of way. And it all comes back to the same fucking shit. All of y'all keep making shit that don't matter about you. What Ja Morant does is none of my fucking business. It's not about me. It's not about what I would do if I was his father or his uncle or his mentor. It doesn't matter. I'm not that.
All right.
So how about we all just shut the fuck up and enjoy the show?
And the thing about it, and I want to say this on my camera, I'm on my mic real clear so everybody can hear this. Don't judge him off of what he's done off the court. Judge him off the way he's hooping.
Now he's not hooping right now, so
that's the thing. When
he got to get back.
When he's on, judge him by the way he's playing basketball. Don't judge him by it, because once you do that, that's why we have this nice saying in another group that's called Views from the 22 call. Film over feelings.
Simple. He needs to make shots. He needs to play better defense. Those two things is on film.
Yes. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. We're not worried about him doing all the other shenanigans. We're not worried about that. Is it something to talk about? Yes. But in the whole grand scheme of things, we talking about Ja Morant, the basketball player. We're not talking about James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, or any other basketball player by what they do off the court or anything else. We're talking about them on the court. And that's what hinders the judgment off a lot of people. I'm for saying that's a whole lot of people within the podcast world today. They don't know how to differentiate one of the other. They put their personal feelings into the basketball side and judge it from there. You can't mix Kool-Aid and oil, man.
If I gotta drop another man's name to eat, what does that make me? His son?
And let me tell you, it gets no different. It's no different on the radio side of that either, because they motivated and driven by the same prejudice. It's just in general. It's like they was talking to the guys about that after the show today. It was like a lot of times it's because they just try to police stuff that's well beyond their control of policing.
Let's just say it. We got 10 minutes left to say it. Y'all boy with the receding hairline and doing all that hollering stuff, his feelings is involved when he's judging players. Believe it or not, it is. He still can't get over a certain person that we choose not to even discuss because we don't give a shit about him either.
Just about
And
that.
man,
And they're playing good basketball, by the way, with him. So shout out to him. I hope it stays that way.
Hope it stays that way.
He played his role. I would love to be wrong about that because I've been saying for the longest, if he was a Draymond Green on steroids, he can win more rings and he could be more impactful and even play longer. I've been saying that.
he finally found somebody that he like. Okay, give him the rock. You know what I'm saying? Let him.
And I don't think he
him-
likes it. He's just being professional right now because you can kind of tell there's still some Anna there.
That joke old, man. He old. He done. Joker done. But
Yeah, man, so-
that's just the main thing. When it's all said and done, man, do your judgments. Take your feelings out of the whole thing.
They can't help it, bro.
But some people just can't do it. Man, I know a person, man, that joke gonna sit up there and say, F the Spurs. Not you, Han. Not you. It's
you say it for sports.
Well, just,
I don't care
you
if you
just say it for sport, yeah.
I don't care about sports hate. You
I
supposed
know,
to
like,
sports hate.
It's like I'm doing it for a sport, but at the same time, I really don't like them. I really don't like them. I don't like this person. I don't like that person. Like, dang, do you really? Do you really? I had a question like, do you really feel that way? Do you really feel that way? Why? And when I ask that question, why do you feel this way? Well, they got Hall of Famers and stuff on their team, so you're gonna get mad because of team success.
I already told you the three. I told you the three.
Yeah, that is.
Because when you're one of them, you have to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? All three of them dudes ask the same question when they see this shit. What the fuck am I doing with my life? And it's probably not a good answer for it. And when you have to ask that question, you automatically go to default.
You go as default.
You find out it's a you problem. You know what I'm saying?
It's always a you problem.
You know, I be like, man, it's on you. At this point, it's on you.
Hey, Film Over Feelings was originated because of these you problems. The second Kevin Durant went to Golden State, I said, this season is called Film Over Feelings because there's a lot of y'all that's going to try to feel your way into convincing yourself that this team is not going to be a problem. Y'all tried to feel y'all way to it. I'm like, nah, this is it.
They started with ain't but one basketball. Oh, really? You mean
no, here was my favorite. Here was my personal favorite.
For the same team, they averaged 30 assists.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, here was my personal favorite. They traded away their debt. Duh.
That's what you're supposed to do if you're going to get a player like that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Sound like a flip to me.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Like, I'm looking at Kevin Durant's minutes. I'm like, he averaged 37. I really don't think they need depth anymore if they're going to get him.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be fine.
They'll be just fine.
And sure enough.
And that stated July 4th, 2016, grown men will cry. Grown men cry.
And they cried.
All season.
Still crying. Still don't like Kevin Durant because of this. That's why he keep firing back on.
That's the crazy part. That is the craziest part about this right now. People dislike Kevin Durant because of what he did in 2016. What difference
people don't like what he did in 2012.
People don't like.
2011.
11. You're right. 2011. They don't.
Really, 2010. 2010. That's
no, that was 11.
2010 was the 2010-2011 season. So it was 2010 when he made the decision.
He made the move. 10 was the move. Yeah. So. But at the same time, why? Why do we dislike this man? We ain't saying nothing about his hooping at this point, man.
So, and it'd be the same dudes at LA Fitness that it's 6 people on the sideline. You got winners, and you pick 2 of the dudes who just lost on your team.
Hey man, you want me to end this? You want me to end this thing early, man?
Hey,
I swear, I hate.
What makes it different?
I hate it. I got mine already, man. You ain't got number 3.
We can't do basketball through y'all emotions, people. Because it ain't about us.
We not going to. It don't matter what you do with it. We not going to. But you can hate it, like it. We don't care. If you hear this, you can't plead ignorance. What you do with this after this? If you choose to be stupid, it's on you now.
We
You
don't care that
cannot.
you're not watching. We don't care that you don't like the platforms that they come on. We don't care that you don't like how many different platforms they come on. Basketball people are going to watch basketball.
I'm
And it
watching the
is
game
what
right
it
now,
is.
and it's a good one.
I'm
Dude, but
watching two of them
I
right
had
now.
to mute.
I
I'm
got
mute.
one on
I got
the
this,
TV and one on the tablet.
man. I got this thing muted right now, but I know it's good though. This
I would
Timberwolves
have
are
one on this
OKC.
device, but I'm talking to you, gentlemen.
Dude, it's just the way it is, man.
I'm mad I finished my tacos.
That boy wanted some more top. Hey, man.
Y'all understand how good them tacos were, bro. Y'all understand.
Hey, man. 94 feet of life, man. It's your boy Trav, MJ,
Crash the party,
JL,
my bad.
man. We just doing what we do, man. Just talking basketball, man. Again, like, share, subscribe to 94 Feet of Life on
MJ, you
YouTube.
coming through Monday?
Say that again.
Me?
I said,
Yes,
MJ coming through
Oh,
Monday.
I will.
MJ
MJ Monday's
Monday.
back.
MJ Mondays on the happy hour at noon with Johnny Radio.
got to
Georgia's
be,
gonna
got
go
to be
right
there.
there.
Hey,
We
holla
gonna
at me,
get
Canada. That's where I just came from. That's why I couldn't make it. I was in Canada. Holla at me,
Oh, man.
Canada.
Yeah, but yeah. Facebook, YouTube, like, share, subscribe, 94 FOL Hoops on Twitter and Instagram. Daily content there, man. Again, your boy Trav, MJ, J Ham, man.
we
Basketball
right
for the
back
people.
then, though. Won't know what we talking about. Big Shot ain't gave us a topic yet.
Big shot. Hey, man. Big shot. We may see him next week. We're gonna see him next week. So you know how we are, man. We just
Pulling up on him
approve.
Friday, man. He in town right now. I'm gonna take him to
Yeah,
Chug a Love.
yeah.
And we
Yeah.
gonna
Who knows? It may be alive then. It's no telling. It's no telling. But yeah, man. Basketball for the people, by the people. Holler at y'all folks, man. One. If it'll let me. And there we go.